What's up? Happy Saturday. Happy first leg of the FedEx Cup at TPC Southwind. Hopefully, all doing well. Welcome to Caves Valley. It's going to start on Thursday. It's going to be our next step. And it's currently in beta. They're working on it. And I was given permission to give everyone a preview of it. So hopefully, this will help people. Just want to go through a few things. So right now, it's just Back Easy Load Pro. Because it's still in beta, they're still going to be fixing a few things. I think they were going to maybe modify the hole placements. There's a few, terrain things they want to fix. Hopefully they get it fixed soon, get it released soon. The course itself is a par 71. So it's one par 5 on the front, two par 5s on the back. Honestly, I think it's a combination of Castle Pines and Spyglass. That's my take on it. The greens are pretty challenging. It's definitely not a K course. First hole's a par 4, downhill quite a bit. One thing I learned, I've played this course 2 or 3 times, is being accurate off the tee is a big deal. So it's just a straight downhill, but I'm honestly going to try to avoid that bunker on the right. Or just put it in the bunker on the right. Or just miss it on the right. But here's a pretty good view of it. I think I'm short of the sand. Here's the green. You see all those lines, a little bit of red in the middle. And then major slope. Major slope. This is definitely, at least for me, what I'm thinking is a very defensive course. There's not too many just green lights, Not bad, not bad. And that's the first hole. Second hole is a longer par 4, still downhill. You can see right here, there's sand on the right. A little more fairway to the left, but then you got a lot of slope. So, again, be cautious off the tee. Hey, actually hit it a little bit better. You can see if you go way too far left, there's a little bit of, there's water. And then, so after that tee shot, 210 yards still left. It's a very narrow green. Look at the huge slope off to the left. If you bail off to the right, there's sand. So, for me, just get something up there. Try to get it up and down. That's gonna roll through. And that was probably a bad idea. Because now I don't have much of much room back here. Whoops. And there it goes. Bye, ball. Keep in mind, I am playing on pro greens. Just gonna 2-putt for a bogey. If I can even get up the hill. Oh my lord. Probably get a double bogey. Alright. On the hole 3. Hole 3 is a par 3. It is severely downhill. You have bunkers and things like that. If you want to take a look at the green, very narrow, somewhat tiered, very sloped. Not that easy of a course. Oh, and I pulled it. That's in the sand. Not doing well. Not doing well. Hole 4 is your first par 5. It's a little bit downhill, dogleg to the left. You have the sand. Very narrow fairways. Very narrow. Fade. Fade. I will say all the par 5s, I think, are pretty much reachable in 2. This one is interesting, 260 uphill. And so this is the green. So it's a little bit larger green. You got sand on both sides. You got plenty of area to miss. I think just because I can't guarantee. Oh, I don't know. I'm probably going to try to bail off to the right. I was thinking about maybe overshooting it with my driver. Just put in this large sand bunker. And give myself a little look. Try to get back to even. The lines on these greens are very nice. Enjoying them very well. All right, back to even. So on hole 5 is another par 4. This par 4 is pretty interesting. So it's 50 feet downhill, and you can see 300 will get you close to the green. It's a very narrow space. For those long ball hitters, anything left is pretty bad. But look at this green. Look how skinny that green is. And look at that pin placement. Like I said, they might change the pin placements. I'm not sure. But, yeah. And I pulled it. And you're not coming back. Definitely a risk-reward course. Oof, too far. You see how it slips away from you? Oops, missed it. Sorry. Give me a second. I think I need to adjust my floor. Hole 6 is the second par 3 on the front 9. Now, it is a little bit uphill. It's all the par 3s over 200 yards. This one's very narrow and it's tiered, so anything left is a good bailout area. Anything right, slopes, or in the sand. Yeah, it's a doozy. It is a doozy. Oh, you're not fading as much as I wanted. Oh, I am anxious to see what the scores are going to be like. Anxious to see what the scores will be like. Hole 7, just another par 4. Again, going downhill. Now, it's 412 yards. The usual. You got bunkers protecting the landing area. And too much fade. Way too much fade. That's not too bad. You see the green, still narrow. Got bailout area on your right. You got a deep sand. You got slope on in the back. Oh, pulled it. I'm really hoping there's no high wind rounds, but we'll see. Should I put this? Is this fairway? Yeah, I'll put it. Yeesh. Hole 8's another par 4. This one's going back uphill. Now you see right here, there's sand on the right. Oh my lord, I am just not driving the ball well. And then you go up to the green, big bunkers. Look, I mean, that's a pretty green, but evil green. Just gonna see if I can fly it. Just give me on the other side. Not bad, I guess. A lot of slope. What is going on with my... I can't get low enough. That's not bad. It'll do. Hole 9. Again, going uphill. You got bunkers on both sides of a narrow fairway. See, this is where I'm starting to think of Spyglass. Hey, actually got a good cut this time. And then, here's the green. Guarded by the sand. Everything slopes right to the left. Not too much to worry about, as long as you get it there. Come back, come back, come back. Oh, you... As you can see, there's no fringe. It's fairway. Maybe they'll change that. Hopefully they'll change that. Damn it. Oh. What do you do? Now onto the back nine. So hole 10, I think the back nine's a little bit different. So this one's interesting. So you got a par 4 that doglegs left. It's a 90-foot drop. Now you see on here, there's the bunkers on the right side, but right now the bunkers on the right side, and then you have the tree right there. So you're basically gonna have to play a draw. And then you go up to the green. So much bigger green, shorter yardage. You got a big bunker on the right. Ooh, Lipton Eagle. As long as you get a good tee shot on that one, I think you got a green light. Hole 11, what I think is the most interesting hole on here. So back tees, 311 yards. But you got this big ass tree in your way. So, you got some options. Let's go take a look. So you got the water, you got the green, you got plenty of space off to the left. You can lay up. I don't know. Have fun with this hole, I guess. So the only problem is now this is an evil chip shot. Let me make sure I get low enough. So that's probably the best I've played this hole so far. Hole 12, par 5. Now, nothing crazy about this par 5 other than the fact that you got water along the right side. Bunkers, again, guarding the landing spot. Fade, get out of that bunker. Go into that bunker. Damn. And then even though I'm in the bunker, it's only, 219 away from the pin. So you got a bunker that almost kind of saves you if you go right. It's first cut, so if the ball kind of rolls off, it might stop it from the water. I mean, you can definitely bail out to the left, which is what I'm probably going to do. Or hope for the sand. Yeesh. That's a nasty chip. All right. They're pretty nice. Hole 13 is a par 3 over water. So you can see on this one, it's 237 yards. It is only 10 feet downhill. Got the water in front, bunker, first cut. So basically, nothing we haven't seen before, other than it's really long. I'm just going to fly a 3-iron there. Yeah. At least for me, it's just like, just hit and hope for the best. Going on to hole 14. Hole 14 is a par 4, just straight, a little uphill. Again, you have bunkers protecting the landing zone. And then nothing too crazy. Big green, bunkers, rough. That will give you a tough chip shot. Like I said, nothing too crazy. Oh, there's a pole. Gonna be a lot of flop shots. Hole 15, par 4 is a slight dog leg to the right. No elevation changes. You have bunker on the right side. And I turned on it. Then a long long second shot back into the green. So big slope, left to right, got a little bit of tier action, got bunkers, you got a huge slope. Plus it's pretty long. So I'm going to try to draw a 7-iron up there. And by draw, I mean baby fade. Oof, close. Last par 5 of the round, hole 16. Nothing too crazy, just long ways uphill. Make sure you get a good tee shot. And 287, 20 feet uphill. So the whole, just to kind of look at it, there's not much going on. So if you wanted to kind of play smart and lay up, nothing big there. The green itself is kind of up on a platform. You got slope and sand on the left. You got a bailout area on the right, but then you have a nasty chip going. So I'm probably just going to favor the right side. Is this my 3-wood? I'm going to favor the right side and rely on my short game. Or just go right at it. That's probably going to be over. That is the best shot I've had on this hole for the second shot. I do believe the hard pin is over there, so that would have been amazing. I do like the sounds on this course where it's some more traditional birds, and you don't have like trains or waves or airplanes or anything like that. Or whatever the hell the ruins had. Hole 17, last par 3. It's over water. So about 45 feet downhill. Got all this water over here. You got sand. It's just one of those things that, at least in my mind, it's like put something in play and get it going. So because of the elevation, I'm going to try to fly a 3-iron there. All right. Oh, get there. Roll, roll, roll. I got so scared of flying it. I got scared, mama. Then hole 18, last hole is a par 4, so it's uphill. You'll see that there's water on the right, there's sand on the left, and then you got some crazy slope action going on the left. And let's go for the sand because you were scared of the water. First cut. Okay, sweet. See how much you're still going uphill. So 40 feet uphill. This one is a very narrow green. You got water on the right. You got sand. You got slope. The green has a lot of red to it. It's a hell of an 18th hole. You know what? I think I am just going to get aggressive with the 3-iron. And you know what? I'll take that. But more importantly, you got first cut that kind of filters into the water. So anything, like I did, good chance to go into the water. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting course. I will say that. Stop. Stop. Hopefully y'all enjoy the preview. Good luck when you play it. And, only a few beta players have played it so far, but it's going to be a challenging course. Good luck. Have a good weekend.